What up, guys? Hey, just hanging out at the garage today. I want to thank all my new subscribers, all my new followers, all my new everybody. Thank you for your support. Today we're back out. The other day we had to finish up and do some other things with this. Go in the house, do some other things that are going on. But we're back out here today. We are gonna finish the tongue, which is actually sitting right here. Get it on, get the thing in. We're also gonna weld up like all these little holes that we're not gonna need or use or not gonna be hidden, except for that big one over there in the corner, because I'm not gonna try to fill in. These I'm not worried about because we're gonna put a toolbox right here, and these little tiny little slots are right there. Plus, we're also gonna try and get to this side as well. We're gonna try and get all this wood here cut down. As you can tell, the frame is a lot bigger than the wood. Sticks out a lot farther, so I'm gonna try and get that cut down today on all the sides. Plus, if we can get to it, I'm gonna look at the axle as well and see what's going on with the brakes, because we are gonna change them out to electronic. I just need to know if they're a 4-bolt, 5-bolt on the inside and then a 4-bolt, 5-bolt on the outside to determine what size of brakes I need. Because I'm not gonna buy a whole new hub and everything. We're gonna get new bearings and stuff for that. And then, so basically what we're going to do to level this out is jack stands are here on the tongue, which is actually not making this thing level, making one higher than the other one, which you can tell. So we got to put the jack stands, jack this up here and lower it down. I'll put 2 in the back, they're the same height, jack it up so it's level, and then we're going to put the other 2 in the front here on each of these corners, which will actually should hopefully hold it straight and level so it's not kooky or crooked or whatever you want to call it. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick because I need both hands. I don't have a helper today because she's at work. Alright, so as I was saying, jack stands there, jack stand there. Our 2 in the back. So this trailer is off the ground. It's not level-ish, but you can tell. Now I can actually take the tires off now because it's off the ground. That's it. So now it's actually level, straight. Because we noticed that too is, now look, I got both these are completely straight right there, so don't have to worry about that with it twisting on me. Oh, which is good, because we don't want it twisted and the trailer kind of, you know, ride weird or tongue sit weird or whatever. Anyway, it's just a crazy thing I'm doing with squaring. If you guys watched the video of the other trailer I built, make sure it was square before I welded it all together. Alright guys, we get everything ground down, nice and ready to go. No paint, so we can actually get a nice weld on it. And we are going to start welding. We gotta get this done. Oh, this will be fun. Good jippers. Let's just get cracking, get welding. So.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Alright, well, it's a little foggy in there, but we're letting it air out as long as you see, but all the welding's pretty much done. We just read open the door while we were welding. I'm trying to keep it warm in here, but we'll air out here in a minute. Be alright. But to get this done, I got a little close to this hole, so I'm hoping that's okay. That's done. Down there, got these holes filled in. We just gotta do a little grinding on them, and we're good to go. More holes over there. This hole there. Ones you can see, except for this big boy. We're not worrying about that one because I'm not even going there with that one. Alright guys, we got all that grinding done, and looks pretty smooth in the places we needed to. You can even see where you welded the hole. There's one there, and there. Just kind of down a little bit smoother, but hey, you can't even see them. So we're gonna let that finish cooling a little bit. Gonna work on seeing if we can get these things cut down with the Sawzall blade. Just kind of go along the edge right there, and hopefully we can get them nice and straight against the frame. It'll be kind of interesting to see how it's actually gonna work. That didn't take very long to go down this side. As you can tell, all the wood here on the floor, what came off of that, all the way down here. I got about halfway across right there, and wonder why I upgraded the cobalt, because that section to go from there all the way along near there, that took all 5 of those batteries. That's why I hate the Craftsman one. It's kind of dead, but it's the only Sawzall I got right now that's battery powered. I don't remember where my corded one went to. It's somewhere, I don't know where it is. Probably still over where I built the shed at Mom's house, but that's why we want to upgrade to cobalt, because these NiCad batteries, they don't last for crap anymore. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit, wait for these to charge. We gotta take care of a couple things. I'm gonna get the grinder out here, see if we can get this bracket here cut off, and this old pulley here for the lifters cut off real quick, and see if these batteries actually charge up so we can actually do the other side real quick. While we were waiting on batteries to get charged, for the Sawzall and the cobalt. Uh-oh, we're missing something. Yeah, we are. It's up here. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is, I found out these are 4 bolts in the back, so that means it's a 10-inch disc. So we're gonna be replacing those, but what we're doing here is we're gonna either pick this thing up, put it on the A-frame up here, and we're gonna go through this whole thing. We're gonna pull off these U-bolts. We're basically gonna flip everything over so it will sit higher than actually what it is. Like right now, it sits nice and high. That's what I want to do. Bring it up a little bit so it's not so low to the ground. It also helps for like driveways and curbs and stuff when you're going into steep driveways. It's not gonna drag on the tail. All right, this thing's up here. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get rid of these hydraulic brake lines. I pop off. We're just gonna cut this because it's so rusted. Pop off this bolt here. Cut that one off. Get rid of the line. You know, the funny thing is, when I cut this, there was no fluid draining out of that thing at all. Even though we took this off, and there should be fluid down the line to the brake, there was no fluid. So meaning tell me that that was not working. So I was basically trying to stop the whole trailer with just the truck, which is not a big deal. Just a lot more heavier to stop, especially when you get a car in this thing. So we're gonna get these brake lines off. Once we get the brake lines off this thing, we are going to flip this over and break these loose right there. Hopefully that we can just flip this over. Crap, that was fun. That was a pain in the ass getting those bolts out, but you can see that we got one leaf spring off. We'll use that one as a template just so we know which way it was. So the easy way to put this back on is, since the leaf spring was underneath like this, right? We gotta rotate this over so we can still have this flat spot. And this will basically, just one hand here, I'll go back in the hole like that, just like that, nice and easy. Just put the U-bolts back in there like that, torque them to spec, and we'll go work on this side. I'll film this side for you guys to show you how much freaking work it was. So I'm gonna get this side back together real quick. Ready, set. Use your full power. Slowly work it. Cross back forward. Grease. It's a little warm. So now, go. Pop out our U-bolts here on each side. Just like that. This off. Set her down. Now we gotta take this carefully, flip it over. Shit. Just get up the bolt that's in the loose, bring the holes together, back in the hole. Put your plate back over there. Trying to balance it too, because it's being a pain in the butt right now. Take one of your U-bolts. Ta-da! Now we've got an upside down axle. Yep. Now all we gotta do is put it back on the jack stand, roll her back under there, put her back together. Well, we got the axle back in. Axle's back in, all ready to go. You can already tell it's already lower. So wait, you can't barely get your foot under there, the wrong where it's sitting at, but that's done. We get batteries charged up for the Sawzall. We finished that. I just gotta get the grinding disc put on so we can I can get over here and grind up these little tabs here so we don't get sliced on them. Possibly move this jack and then pound that corner in. But I got one more tab I gotta cut off before I put a grinding disc back on the saw, and that's that last wheel over the front here. It's this last little turd wheel right there. So we're gonna get that ground off and everything else done. Oh, we still gotta show you guys how to put this on in the front so we can use the hand crank. So we'll do that grinding, possibly get this thing cleaned up, because my god, there's so many tools around here we've been using. So get it cleaned up and see if this thing will actually roll. All right guys, well, we got all these little tabs ground down, even the bumper ones that we left off or left on, whatever it was. Took them off, set them all nice and ground down right there, so it's completely flat. When we actually make our ramps, we have a thing right there. That was fun. I gotta do a little cleaning up work because obviously I got a big mess. I have stuff all over for them, stepping on twigs. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. All right guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to install this hand crank. We're gonna get our tools out here. Basically our hand crank right down in there. These holes are lined up with the holes because it only goes on one way. I'll show you guys. So when you put this on back on the wrong way, say like you want to line up these two holes, right? These two holes line up, but that one doesn't. So you gotta rotate it to find out which way goes best. But the way I figured out, this little square part, it's actually for the front. So you line that up, and ta-da, all three holes line up. Piece of cake. So for me, I went and got some grade 8 bolts for these end washers. So basically what we're gonna do is washer, bolt, oop, washer, bolt, like that, washer, bolt, all three of the holes, and take our 9/16 socket. And we're just gonna super tight. And your crank is now on. It works a heck of a lot better than that old piece of junk that we had. She is on, and that's how you install a hand crank real quick. Well, we got a bunch of stuff done. We got cleaned up a little bit. We got the wheels back on, tongues back on. It's standing on its own power. No jack stands underneath this. But as you remember how you can tell that the wheel would stick up. Oh, look at that. Barely sticks up on the wheel. But there's one problem though, is the width of the thing is, or the tramp is a 5 foot 3 inches between it. So that puts it about right here on the wheel wells, on the front wheels and the rear wheels of that. So I gotta go down to our state trailer supply again and see what I can do for a fender, or if I gotta build something that I would just have it go over. Just roll over nice and easy. Just boop, roll it over, bloop, and done. It's only gotta go over the front wheels, because it'll fit just fine. The rear wheels will just come up to the rear of it, so, and that's pretty easy. Still got more work to do. Still gotta clean up, gotta get the garbage cans out of here, gotta get this out of here. And then we gotta figure out how we're gonna do the ramps, because that's on the next agenda on this, plus the lighting and everything else that went in the hooks. Forgot about the anchor points. We gotta figure out where we're putting those at. But I'm mumbling on now with that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here. That's gonna be a wrap for this today. If you guys like it, subscribe for more, give it a thumbs up, smash the like button, ring the bell, comment, all that fun stuff, and we'll talk to you guys a little later anyway. Bye.